all-white town in Arkansas has failed. Oh, we found a fork in the kitchen. Like, we already knew this was going to happen. They didn't want to move there. They just wanted people to be mad about them moving there. And I was hoping it worked out. I was hoping the whole thing worked out for them so they could all move there.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today news is very crazy enough. Guys, imagine, I just watched all the clips of black folks reacting to the so-called white angry towns firing a posse. Oh my god, this is truly unbelievable. And let me tell you something, guys. The election are hilarious, couldn't stop laughing. But at the same time, it still shows something deep about history and karma. Oh my god. So, guys, Kendry, let's get into it. I will be back right away.
All-white town in Arkansas has failed. Oh, we found a fork in the kitchen. Like, we already knew this was going to happen. They didn't want to move there. They just wanted people to be mad about them moving there. And I was hoping it worked out. I was hoping the whole thing worked out for them so they could all move there. Listen, when they said, hey, let's play some music for you guys, and had to play the banjo, when they said, hey, let's have some food, and it looked like they were eating stale bread, I knew it was over. I knew it was over. I'm gonna tell you the truth. A lot of Caucasians in America love the idea of separating themselves, but they don't love the actual result of it. They don't realize that the wealth that was built and generated within white America was not through their own fruition, but on the backs and through the blood of other groups of people, Native Americans, Black Americans, and XYZ, everything in between. Their agriculture built on the backs of natives, Latinos, and Black people. Their infrastructure also built by free labor and or cheap labor. Their grants and money received given by the government, the true handout kings. And they don't actually realize every single place that has been all white in history, they don't really realize the fact that it has been destroyed also by them. Before they found other people to oppress and attack, to be honest, all Europeans used to do was just attack each other and be nasty and vile to each other.
Like, they're gonna notice that it's failing whenever Becky's trying to make burrito tacos. Them folks ain't even make it 2 months without there being talks of them actually failing as a community, bro. I feel like Paul Atreides, Blizan Al-Gaib type shit. Oh, that shit is nuts, bro. And I haven't seen anything that like concretely says it has failed, you know what I mean? But I can infer what they're going through. Because if you look at how the farmers in Arkansas are dealing with the Trump administration, the Trump regime, you know, them farmers are struggling, and I'm assuming that them folks down there are struggling even more than the farmers. You know, because it's really funny, bruh. It's really funny because I had a whole bunch of white folks in my comments talking about we don't need y'all, we don't need colors, we don't need the blacks, you know. But it's obvious that you do, you know, like a lot of the labor and a lot of the materials that y'all need in order to survive come from color folks, come from people of color, you know what I mean? So I'm just do a little victory lap type shit, you know, but I was right, goddammit.
These effing unwashed butt cracks that are moving to their strange little girl-bye village in Arkansas or Missouri or where the fuck ever, it's all the same shit. Let them go. That's what I say. Let them the fuck go. Like, who fucking cares? I know a lot of white people right now are crashing out. When I say that, I mean the liberals who are worried about the racist aspects of this. Yeah, they're horrible people, though. Like, if they want to self-segregate, let them. Like, see ya. I mean, they're going to have garden hoses attached to, like, rainwater buckets, and they're going to bathe themselves in, like, bye. Like, these are weirdos. Like, who cares? Not to mention, yeah, they're racist, so please, yes, find a way out. I mean, I've been trying to figure out how we can get rid of them in our communities as it is. This is great. They're doing it themselves at their own expense. Perfect. And I will say, for that one creator on here that has gone around talking about, oh, we would really love it if black people did the same thing, created functioning, financially strong communities. Bitch, do you know American history? There are 45 million examples of how the second that black people did that and had thriving communities, they were razed to the ground. I mean, I went to college in Oklahoma. Tulsa race riots. Oh, what? Their Black Wall Street there destroyed. All because some white woman decided that a black boy in a building was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and she didn't like how he looked. And I'm simplifying that so much, but like, she was just started a whole race riot that destroyed that community. Central Park was built on Seneca. I'm forgetting the other word, but yeah, a black community that was thriving there as well had their own post office. Like, when I lived in New York City and I found that out, like, you can see it when you go through the tours and everything, like, what the fuck? Like, you think that it's this beautiful space, and then you find out, oh, just like all of America, it's built on the graves of people who aren't white. I'm astonished. So anyway, and I know this is definitely not at the same level, but all the people like this who move into our gay neighborhoods, buy up all the property, jack up the mortgages, and kick us out, price us out, everything. Like, no, this is the same shit where it's just like they want all the spaces and we have to go start over somewhere else, try to build community somewhere else. And then they get their bachelorette parties together and come into our gay bars and they're just like, oh my God, can I take a picture of you two? You're so cute. We are not lab animals. We're not in a zoo. We're not cute. We're tired of your shit, Kelly, Ashley, Sarah Beth. So if they want to move to a fucking little village, let them. Let them. I'm glad for it. See ya. Trash takes itself out.
Welcome everybody to the second meeting of our newly established Imbredia, a whites only town. Today I would like to discuss what laws we would like to see put in place. Do I have any ideas? Yes. No seasoning on chicken. Absolutely no seasoning on chicken. I always say when it comes to chicken, the more white, the more right. In fact, if you boil your chicken, you can get it even whiter. So I would strongly recommend that. Do we have any other ideas? Yes. No vaccines. Well, that's a gimme, Bill, you fucking idiot. If it can't be healed with ivermectin, then we will just die. We can make polio great again. Do I have any other ideas? Yes, we need a flag. I couldn't agree more. And in fact, I've been keeping something secret from y'all, something I've been working real hard on. I hope you like it as much as I do. This is my suggestion for the new Imbredia flag. You see, here we have the United States flag. We have a jar of mayo. What could represent us better? That's right, Linda, potato salad with raisins, the only way to eat a potato salad. Thank you all so much. All in favor of making this the new Imbredia flag? Excellent, this shall be our new flag. Thank you all so much. I'm getting tired and I need a smoke, so we're gonna go ahead and adjourn this meeting. Next time I want you to think about what kind of establishments you would like to see in Imbredia. Thank y'all so much.
Y'all remember that whites only town in Ozark, Arkansas? I've been seeing creators happy and celebrating that the town is no longer thriving. Why? We want them to survive and thrive out there in the Hicks. We want that for them. We don't want them living amongst us. Okay, so since everybody was talking about it, saying that they feel, I had to research for myself because I want them to be okay. So Eric and Peter created this whites only town officially, legally in 2023. They bought like 100 and so acres for their white people to live on. It's called Return to the Land. And so they started moving people onto their land mid 2025, so like around July. And so it's about 40 families living out there. And so they are still thriving and doing well. Okay, they are still going, just under heavy scrutiny. Okay, and so just in case you want to go in and you white and you say, okay, let me purchase a piece of property. I want to move my family out here. First, they got to do a DNA check, because you just looking white is not good enough for them. They need to make sure you're not a Jew because the Jews can't stay out there. They don't want you out there if you're a Jew. And then let's just say, okay, it checks. You're not a Jew. they gonna have to do a background check to make sure you're not one of the alphabets. You definitely can't be no LGBTQIABCD. Of course not. You can't be that living out there with them amongst them good white folks. Okay? But you already know, just more than anything, you damn sure can't be a ninja. Hey, you can't be a ninja out there. Nope. So yeah, y'all, they still going, they still thriving, and we want them to be out there. Okay? Because I tell you right now, I don't want your dog face ass living next to me. No, I want to come home in peace, okay, and not see your face, okay? And I'm sure you don't want to see mine, and that's cool. I'm cool with that.
So, the white-only town in Arkansas has now failed. Yeah, because don't y'all know y'all built everything off the backs of us? It's your boy Youngstar63 Fat Jarrett the DJ. I need you to like, comment, follow, share, and get into this because I'm just really confused. Who did y'all think was gonna do the work? Y'all don't be doing shit. Yes, you remember that big story back in last year when they had a whole whites-only town that was being promoted for white people to come use as a utopia in Arkansas? Yeah, failed. They're doing bad. They're going broke. Not doing well socially. They're failing. I just don't know what they expected to happen because y'all literally didn't build this one. So what'd you think you was gonna build one over there? I'm actually kind of shocked though, because if y'all knew how to colonize before, y'all are descendants of colonizers. Y'all should be very, very profound at colonizing. Y'all don't be talking generation to generation. See, they didn't pass down their knowledge about how to do what y'all do. But see, they did for us. See, we come from the descendants of oppressed people, and what we do know how to do is fight back. So I don't know why y'all don't know how to colonize. I thought this would just be a 1, 2, 3 for y'all. Like, just set everything all up. You know, grocery stores with no seasoning aisles, Starbucks everywhere, no 2K or Madden tournaments, FIFA, Grand Theft Auto, and Fortnite only. Like, I thought y'all would just be happy and in the wind over there. But apparently, y'all are failing. And good for your asses. How y'all feel about it?
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Are you saying I'm stupid?
No.
Do I look stupid to you?
I support the idea of a whites-only town, but only because I want those racist bigots out of my fucking city. If all of the racists live in one little town, honestly, you're doing us a community service because we don't want you here. It's so funny to watch white supremacists get pressed over the fact that we don't give a fuck that they are creating their own little whites-only town. Like, if you're gonna be a racist bigot, honestly, I think the best thing you can do is go create your own little town so we don't have to fucking deal with you. If all of the bigots live in one town, I know where to avoid and who not to talk to. At that point, you're doing community.
First of all, the drugs are on another level. Imagine black people and see the towns crumbling, empty store, no young people, no future, and no comment. Are just savage. People are saying stuff like, this is all happens when you try to keep everything for yourself. Imagine, guys. And it's comedy, but it's also fact. Very nice and history flipping. Think about it. Back in the days, guys, these towns were made to keep black people out. Imagine, to keep black people out. They wanted to live separate, think they could build a better life without diversity. Oh my God. Fast forward today. And for now, they can't even keep the lights on. Imagine. That's karma knocking at the door. Oh my God. Generational shift, and younger people don't want to stay in those towns. Imagine. No jobs to do, no culture, no growth. They move out to the city. Meanwhile, at the same town that were once bragging about being pure and safe are turning into a ghost town. Oh my God. That's the downfall right there. Guys, listen carefully. The most ironic party, the same people who wanted black folks far away are now begging anybody to move in. Oh, and open businesses and keep the town alive. It's like the same people they pushed out are the one they need now. Very understandable point. And that's epic downfall for real. Black joy in the reactions, and I get why black Americans are now laughing so hard. It's not jokes, but it's a release. For so long, they were excluded and disrespected, and now seeing the table turns. Very understandable point. That's hearing through humor, and it's saying, we see you, we survived, and look at you now. Wow. Here there is big reason to understand. At the end of the day, the reason is very clear. Hate and division don't build strong community. Immediately everyone knows that. You can't shut people out and expect your town to last forever. Diversity brings life, culture, and energy. And without it, you fade out. That's what's happening, guys. Guys, are you catching very well? So, guys, so the reactions are funny, but the truth behind it is even louder. White-only towns are crumbling, as I have said above, and black folks are getting the last laugh. Sometimes life lies the best punchlines. What do you think, guys? And what's on your mind? Drop your thoughts below, and thanks for watching. Remember to hit subscribe button. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.